might be a little too bright right here. I'm wondering. Let me know how you guys like this background. I'm in the yoga studio. And I have the fish tank right next to me. I wanted to see if this was good. So welcome. Happy new moon in Aries. Super stoked. Now, want to go over the items that you received for your Lunar Legacy. If you did not receive any items or you're not signed up for the Lunar Legacy, no problem. I will go over what comes in the Lunar Legacy for this month and do some suggestions to see what you just have in your crystal collection that you can use. So, of course, got our candle. The light. There's so many windows in here, it might be working against me. We have our Rekindle candle. It's this purple-y color. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna open mine. It smells so good. This candle is also in your Manifesting April candle. And in here, not in there, in your candle, you have yarrow, which is for protection and love and courage. Oh my goodness. So this is pretty much when I thought of an Aries energy, I thought of very passionate, loving, and courageous people. And that's what's in this candle. You have your yarrow, bay is that protection element. And then you have ginger, which is the passion. Now, you would have received 2 packages that looks like this. Your first, this craft paper bag that says the release spray. It's actually a release roll-on. This we will be using for our full moon, April 16th, with your reliable full moon candle. And now we'll be using, oh my goodness, I'm so stoked, the starter fluid roll-on. So this smells a little bit like your Rekindle, but not as pungent as the ginger, because this does not have ginger. It actually has rose for love, and it has yarrow for courage. That's what actually got this really cool, funky green color to it. You should have seen our faces when we realized that yarrow as an oil was really blue. And then I'm going to have you roll it on just so you can smell it. Oh, that is so stunning. So we'll be working with our starter fluid roll-on. And then you receive your carnelian, which we'll be placing intentions in here. Actually, we'll be doing it a little differently today. Usually you hold on to your new moonstone. Instead, it will be charging in your resin case. I've been having a special seashell that one of my friends gave me. It's been charging in my case. You may have gotten a specific shape other than this, the one that I'm holding. You would have received, the lid has Amazonite chips. That's a throat chakra, throat chakra stone, so you can express your emotions and feelings. And then the bottom and sides are lined with shungite. So very protective, cleansing and clearing stone. So whatever you place in here will help you express yourself. I've been charging this up. You are welcome to place anything you'd like inside your resin box, your full moon box. And you received a charcoal disc for the full moon ceremony. You also received chamomile and sage leaves. Now we will be using these actually today. So, other stones to use. Let's say you don't have this kit You're like, okay, what do I do? You can find any sort of special box or container or envelope to use, and any piece of paper that you want to write on to seal up and just close for that cycle. You can use any sort of wand to open circle. I'll be opening circle with my sacral chakra wand, especially. Aries season is all about your passion and your drive and increasing energy and going to new places with that energy. So stones that are great for that, of course, your carnelian. So bring out any shapes, sizes of carnelian you want to use. Hematoid quartz or fire quartz is great. Anything in the shape of a flame. This is my red aventurine flame. If you signed up for the Manifesting Monthly subscription box, you received your Aries carnelian flame. So that's great to work with. Now, just in general, good manifesting stones, I'm using Numite. It's a very good ancestral stone to root you to the earth, to start new beginnings. Also, palm root is another great gemstone to start new beginnings. Labradorite, intensely gratifying third eye chakra working stone. So those are just a few that you can work with, and I'll give a second if you want to work with those and bring them out. Oh, so good energy. Break it up. I hope it's really nice in your area. Around here, went for a walk today. Harley just ran all around. It was so exciting to be outside, and that spring is actually here. We had a bit of a snow scare. Now it's melted. It's really nice outside. And talking about spring, I have April 4th, Monday at 4 p.m., a 444 portal activation. If you are receiving guidance for the Spring Equinox after that ceremony, if you watch that, you're still able to watch it on here. You can. Yes, spring has sprung. It definitely has. And you can continue springing with spring on April 4th with me and your rabbit spirit guide. My rabbit spirit guide is totally charging right next to the window, next to some gorgeous flowers. So exciting. Also, please go grab any tea bags or herbs that you want to use in your mix, because we will be placing these herbs today inside with your gemstones and whatever you want to charge with your energy and this lunar's energy. So, yes, spring has sprung. So excited. Also, as I'm waiting, you need to grab anything, grab something to write with, grab something to write on. If you don't have your postcard to take your notes on, we will be, so stoked. So stoked. This is my magical tray of gemstones. They're Lemurian smoky quartz. And this, if you're signed up for next month Lunar Legacy, you'll be receiving one of these gorgeous Lemurian quartz, smoky quartz crystals that we'll be working with. And a lot of them actually have some portals, and I can talk about portals and channeling through portals. But we'll be mixing some ego herbs or the retrograde ready herbs with the Lemurian crystals. So supercharged, super ready. And that being said, I hope you're ready, because I'm going to open circle. Now, take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's call upon the air elements of the east. The air elements of the east, the winds of change, bring acceptance towards change, A brilliant animal spirit guide for these winds of change is the Hawk and Falcon spirit guide, to place our vision right where we want it to go, especially being that new moon energy of creating new goals. So where is a new location you want to head? Allow this spirit to show you during ceremony. Let's call upon the fire elements of the south. Yes, Aries season is definitely a fire element. While we're calling upon the fire element, we can light our candle if you haven't already. You can even gaze and see where your candle goes, how high it rises, if it flickers. Is your flame speaking to you? We're calling in that ram spirit guide of courage and strength and love and protection. Now let's take a different route. I want you to grab onto your starter fluid as we call upon the water elements of the west. You place it on your wrist, your third eye, and rub it good. Now, water element brings emotional healing. Specifically, what is something that can emotionally love you right now? Bring that energy in. What is something that gives you courage that you love? Let's bring that energy in. What is something that makes you feel protected? Let's bring that energy in as we place those protective, loving, and courageous herbs and oils all over our skin. And next, let's call upon the earth elements of the north. This includes your plants, these sacred herbs. We're looking towards the chamomile for friendship and connection and tranquility. And next, the white sage, calling on its properties of cleansing and purifying and clearing. Any other herbs that you feel called to place into your magic dish, please feel free to take those out. And we're also calling upon our rock spirit guides, so that carnelian spirit. We're calling upon it to be activated today. It will be holding a huge vibration for us to take out and utilize and appreciate and bring us strength to these next coming up months. We have retrogrades coming up. We have lunar and solar eclipses coming up. So we need and are appreciative of a lot of protection and strength and love. And lastly, call upon our spirit guides, God, universe, whomever you look up to for your brightest path. And to light up some Palo Santo. If you have a special Palo Santo stick or sage bundle or whatever have you, welcome to clear the space, set the stage. See, look at that. Have it go around you. I'll share some of it with you. Beautiful. Now, this new moon this new cycle. Aries actually starts the beginning of the zodiac chain, the zodiac cycles. So this is a huge step. And then after that spring equinox, we're just getting forward with our intentions. So this is like your new year goal. Grab your carnelian spirit and place it in your left hand and cup it with your right hand. Take some deep breaths, close your eyes, or focus on your hands. Start feeling the energy of this crystal. Now I want you to think of one thing that loves you. One thing that brings you love. Place that energy inside of this crystal. It can be yourself. It can be a thing. It can be a person. It can be a moment. Place it inside of this crystal. Now, this thing has already happened. I want us to create something new. That's what a new moon is for, to create newness, to link us from a past memory that gave us excitement to a future timeline. Now let's go back to that crystal. Think of a new love. What does that look like for you? Does it look like a new significant other? A new person? You loving yourself in a new way? You loving others in a new way? What does this look like? Place that thought and have it pulse through your arms and your palms and into that crystal. Now, think of something that brings you courage. Allow the spirits to show you a new courageous plan. What is something that you may have had fear, but now if you had even half the courage that you wish you had, what could you do? Today is that day. Tonight is that new moon that gives you all the courage to give you energy to do whatever you want, as long as it's well with the highest good of everyone. But anything you want. What is that? Our last intention. What can you protect? If you are granted a wish and an intention that you would protect with everything, what would that be? The universe wants to grant you blessings and miracles and your intentions. It also wants to know that you can protect it and you'll take care of it and you can handle it. That's why life brings us challenges. What is that? Now, we are going to place your crystal inside to hold this vibration for the next months to come. I want you to take your chamomile and pour, it's quite a bit of chamomile. Pour it in there because we want to draw friendship and peace and ease and love towards these intentions being created. Now let's pour in our white sage to make sure that we have an easy, purified, and clear path towards these intentions. That anything that is not in alignment becomes cleared away. And with that, we close our intention. You can place your hands over it. Let's release the guides. Release the earth elements of the north. Release this carnelian, whatever gemstone you used inside your parcellement. And the herbs, I release them to work as they may, to bring our intentions this new cycle. Release the water elements of the west. And actually anoint on my right side as we release. My bracelet actually has one of those lava stones, so I'll be placing the starter fluid in a lot of my water stones. Releasing those emotions to be cleansed and cleared with protection and love and so much courage. Release the fire elements of the south. Yes, as I blow out this candle for that passion. Releasing that ginger element in our candle to give us passion and grace. And releasing the air element of the east. We saw that smoke go up for a change, a new perspective, and a better, clearer vision that's targeted. And lastly, releasing God, our universe, as we close this circle with grace. Amen, aho, and so it is. Out to the sky and into the sea, so heavenly. Thank you so much. Now you can place this next to your nightstand. I have actually a little new moon area that I like setting my gemstones and specific new moon items. I want to, because we will be having a lot of solar and lunar eclipses, I want to put together our Ready Retrograde for Mercury ego herbs together. That is May 10th. It will be available May. Prior to the Mercury retrograde is our Pluto retrograde. Those items are up. They will be up on the site, online. So now to take Marshmallow Roots. And Marshmallow Roots, oh my gosh, this smells really good. Marshmallow Roots is for healing. Healing. Now, woo! A bunch of marshmallow roots is all over in there. Take your card and write down, how did that love that you're calling in, how will it heal you? How does that new love heal your soul, your body? How does that new lover heal you? How does yourself loving you more heal you? How does whatever intention that was bringing you love, how does that bring healing into your life? If that love does not bring healing, I would advise to switch it to something that is healing. So we're working with this Marshmallow Roots, and I'm calling in and sharing with my loved ones in this open circle, healing for the love that we're calling in. Next, we're mixing some valerian root for strength and loyalty. That courage you called, you remember that courage we called in? Woo. The courage we called forth during your intentions. What strength does it bring you when you have courage like this? You have the strength to do what now? You are loyal to what now? Write this down. Write it down on your card. When I have courage, I have strength to do what? To do what I love, to be myself. Write that down. And how does this make you loyal? The less fear you have, the more loyalty you have in the universe, into God, into the cosmos. Lastly, we'll be placing raspberry leaves. Ooh, this is such a big bag. Raspberry leaves. Oh my goodness. It smells so good, guys. Now the raspberry, this is for your divine feminine side, because that's what we're healing, right? That's what we're healing, our divine feminine side. And this is for that kindness and love. How does that protection in your intentions, how does that protection you have bring out kindness in yourself and others, and love in yourself and others? So your protection for whatever goal that you're headed towards, your business, your loved ones, your own personal self of protection, how does it bring out kindness? Now, I'm mixing these up with that smoky quartz to amplify its magic. And these are May's Mercury Ego Herbs. We'll be burning these together during that retrograde, May 10th. How exciting and exhilarating. If you are coming or heard about the shamanic seminar, that is April 23rd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A lot of free classes and networking. And one of the sacred offerings will be tea readings. The tea mixture, not from this bowl, but The tea mixture will have valerian, marshmallow root, and raspberry leaves. So we will have the same love, protection, and healing to have in our bodies that will be offered. And you can pick up your Lemurian Smoky Quartz or just order and subscribe online. Oh my goodness, but these will be sitting and charging until we package them after this new moon. Thank you so much. Please join me April 16th, where we open up our full moon items. Before I forget, I'm going to put my card away. If you still need some time to go through your intentions and see and make sure that they're healing, loving, and kind, go for it. If you know you're set, they're done, place your Tree of Life wax seal, and we will open it April 16th. Let's see if I can get this wax seal off. Sometimes it's a little tough. Here we go. Mine is sealed and ready for that full moon. And it almost seems like a blink of an eye that April 30th we'll be working with these Lemurian Smoky Quartz for that Taurus new moon, solar ecliptic new moon. And we'll be working with your release spray, a reliable full moon candle, and that charcoal disc where we will open up and see how our intentions are going. Thank you so much. Please visit calmchaoscrystals.com if you want to learn more about the Lunar Legacy or any other metaphysical properties and programs. Namaste, blessed guys. Bye.